Hi, I'm Joanie Marx. I'm a 3-time international best-selling author and the creator of 3 online courses for udemy.com. And I want to welcome you to this episode, which is the companion to my new article for 60 and Me titled Rewriting the Story of Aging. And this video is going to focus on the general perceptions that are based on limiting beliefs about aging and how that affects us as being over 60. And we're going to spend time on how to begin to rewrite the story of aging. Woven into the fabric of society is a general perception of aging as something akin to a disease that must be avoided at all costs. This perception is then told through stories that are far more hazardous to the mental health and well-being of an individual and to society than one might initially believe. There are 2 specific things that make these perceptions and beliefs so dangerous. 1, how do you perceive aging is directly related to how you perceive your sense of value and self-worth. Therefore, if you have a limiting belief about aging, it is a safe bet you have some limiting beliefs about who you truly are and what you believe you can be, do, and experience in life. This directly affects your well-being and influences the choices you make in life. And 2, limiting beliefs about aging are most often generalized as being true and unchangeable. The issue here is most of these generalizations are made without much context. Without proper context for the beliefs that hold so much power over your choices, it is easy to see how general perceptions influence the stories you tell yourself about life. This is often done without being consciously aware of the consequences. Now, let's look at the 3 most common perceptions that affect how you feel about aging. So here are these 3. Number 1, the older you get, the less attractive you become. 2, the older you get, the less desirable you are. And 3, the older you get, the less healthy you are. These generalized perceptions and stories are pervasive throughout society. They are reflected in articles and posts on social media, in conversations between family and friends, as well as the stories and the visuals and advertisements and media. Now, let's look at how these generalized limiting beliefs actually play out in life. And so I'm going to show you that through the next 2 slides. A generalized limiting belief becomes quite challenging the more specific your desires become. When you desire a romantic relationship, a job opportunity, or want to do something new and exciting with your life, a generalized limiting belief can be a big obstacle. Take, for instance, the widespread limiting belief, the older you get, the less desirable you are. The influence of this belief can be found in how you look at yourself as not being physically attractive enough, not healthy enough, nor wealthy enough to attract a suitable partner after 60. Let's look at a couple of other examples of how the limiting beliefs about aging affect us. One would be if you wanted to get a part-time job, or possibly you want to turn a hobby into a side business. If you are over 60 and have a generalized belief your age is a hindrance to your desires, that belief forms a story which affects how you live your life. For example, If you believe your age or health prohibits you from pursuing a job or starting your own business, what do you think a likely outcome will be? The answer is that you will attract people and experiences that confirm your limiting belief to be true. And from that point, you won't take any inspired action on your desires. Next, let's talk about how we can make changes to our perception about aging and make them more positive so that we and our family will enjoy the benefits of how we now feel about the joy of being the age we are. To attract a loving partner or attract a fulfilling opportunity, you must be what it is you seek. For example, if you desire a new romance, it is essential you are first and foremost a loving partner to your own self. Without healing and removing the influence of the generalized limiting belief about aging from within, you can sabotage wonderful opportunities even before any momentum can be established. What this comes down to is that to undo a limiting belief, you must be aware of it and then accept that your sense of worth and value comes from within. And from there, you begin telling a new story about aging and a new story about yourself. Let me share with you right now 3 things that you can do that's going to change your perception about aging and change how you tell yourself the story of your life and what your life is going to be for the next chapter. 1. Tell stories of appreciation that confirm you are as desirable today as ever. This is all about appreciating who you are and the priceless gifts of life after 60. And 2, flip the script on the narrative of aging by honoring all parts of you. This means taking what you perceive to be signs of aging and turning them into signs of wisdom and symbols of inner and outer physical beauty. 3, celebrate your age every day. Nothing expresses the vitality of life like celebrating it in ways that bring you joy, enhances your creativity, and gives you more energy. Wow! This has been the most energizing episode, and to integrate what we're talking about, I'd like to lead you through journal prompts and affirmations to seal in these new concepts and help us look in the mirror and see ourselves as we truly are, as joyful and wonderful. Create some time after this video to journal your responses to the following. 1. What are some ways the limiting belief of aging has distracted you from your present self and created feelings of being unloved and undervalued? And 2. What limiting stories about aging are you willing to courageously look at and let go of? And 3. What new stories and empowering beliefs about aging can you apply to your life today? Here are the affirmations for overriding limiting beliefs of aging. When you perceive aging as a negative, shift your perception inward and see yourself as the ageless wonder you truly are, and say the following. I am ageless. I am forever young. I am safe to love all of who I am. I am open to a new vision of myself. I am always connected to true love. I perceive life, with clarity and kindness. I see myself through the eyes of love. I see imperfections with appreciation. I follow my intuition about who I am. I am open to the wisdom of my life experiences. Thank you so much for watching this video, and for more information on my new online course, Drive Through, Make It Your Own, please go to udemy.com and put my name, Joanie Marx, in the search box. And if you haven't already read the new article in 60andMe, please do. And until we meet again, as we talked about today, love and appreciate yourself. And every morning, look into your mirror, smile at yourself and say, I am my own best friend, for I came into this world to be myself. For that I came. And thank you and all my best.